In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Times it happened to me, and it would have happened to you as well. We are taking a cup of tea and we had put it on somewhere where the ground, where the thing beneath the cup of tea was not so solid and not so flat. The tea was spilled. Either it was the cloths under that or something else. Obviously, we need to wash it. And the cup of tea could have been a waste partially or completely. The cup of tea does not matter, sometimes the washing does. And what if there is anything else for me and for you and for other people? What's there beneath it? Under it, is there something which we can draw as a lesson, as a moral? Sometime you listen something and then share it to someone, but later on you come to know or someone else realize you that there is no solid base of it. There is no solid base of it. It is unverified and unconfirmed. It might bring shame, embarrassment to you. Is it like that? Yes, it is like that. What we need to do then? We must be, sometime we are going to construct a building. Sometimes we are going to construct a building. Construct a building. And there is no solid base of this building. What will happen? It will fall. It could fall, it will fall, and there will be a big loss. Sometimes the loss is there to the money only, while at another times there is a loss of life as well. We have talked about a cup of tea, we have talked about a talk which we share to others, or a building. As a, there are relationships without any solid base. And this relationship later on prove to be hurtful instead of bringing happiness to us. These relationships which are without any solid ground could harm us. Even sometimes the people are killed. So I am of the view, I have come to a conclusion. No matter what you are going to do, no matter what you are going to do, there must be a solid base of it. Whatever you are going to do, whatever you are going to do, there must be a solid base of it. Without a solid base, things could go awry. So, if at all we are planning something else, if at all we are planning something else, executing something else, saying something else. It is very necessary, and very necessary indeed, that we must try to find a solid base of it, a shivering and waving base of something else, a base which is not so solid, could prove embarrassing to us, might cause trouble. We do have to face a shameful circumstances, situations. Why? Because there was no solid base of it. Hence, we should come to a conclusion. We need to conclude that saying of something else, doing of something else, there must be a solid base of it. What is this solid base, by the way? What is this solid base, by the way? This is the basics of that. If we are going to plan something, if we are going to say something, if we are going to do something, if we are going to construct a building, if we are going to establish a kind of relationship, regardless of what we are going to do, we must look upon the basics of it. If at all we do stick to the basics, if at all we do stick to the basics, I think that we will remain stable. But if at all we do it in a haste, without looking upon the basics of it, then we do have to face the embarrassment, the trouble. Let's consider well the basics of everything we are going to do. Thank you. Jazakallah.